all of these Bigfoot sightings happened in the marshes of Brunswick, Georgia. The problem is everybody believes that they only live up in the mountains. Even if I told you this spot, you wouldn't believe it. From St. Augustine to Brunswick, there's over 120 miles of marshes. Yes, do look into structures and their energy, like the X's where they cross are actually energy points. And this is where I caught this beautiful female that looks a lot like the other female. See, if you're looking at this picture, you go, well, where is the Bigfoot? But if you look closely, the Bigfoot is in there. See, everybody's expecting it to run through the forest like a big horse, and I've seen the hairy men do that, but there's also other clans of them. The one on the right was 5 years ago in St. Augustine. The one on the left is in Brunswick, both near the Marshes. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I have a whole lot of footage and a whole lot of great information for you. Now, the first one is one of the little tiny ones, came out from a tree like in a blur. You can see its short little stubby legs and little stubby arm. Apparently, these little ones are actually stronger than some of the big ones, as I've heard. And this is how the expedition goes.
It goes out to the ocean. There's nothing. Oh,
right off the bat, I'm seeing these little humps and blurs. And sure enough, I zoom in when they're sitting right next to me before I can go in. Now, I don't just charge through there. I probably spend about 3 hours.
Right along here, there's all kinds of footprints.
You know, I go sit for half an hour. I go sit for half an hour. You know, I don't just walk right through.
There's a little why.
But you're going to see all these amazing signs.
Yeah. 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 I hear some little whelps. Ooh, ooh. A little early for the owls at 4. And so this is the major big pathway. As you can see, big old X going over it. So I call a little push. So we're going to go ahead and make the push. See if we can see anything. We're going to definitely see some signs of them until I get to the canal. And this is new territory, so it's just a quick little thing to do. And it can be a lot of fun. I think they're probably up on the sides of these banks. Here's the frisbee course over there. Here, that's the tee pad right there.
So I find out that Bigfoots actually had crossed also on the other side. And all these little openings from where I play frisbee at the tee pads on the other side, there's like little holes coming through to on the side of the canal I'm at.
I jumped over one of those mounds the other day. And I was coming back on the back side. And there's footprints that goes hiding on the side of the mound. And I was like pointing across this water. I just had to jump 3 feet. And I was like, man, I gotta get on this other side. The problem is, that's a marsh way down there to the ocean. This is over here. It's businesses. They're surrounded in this island, and nobody knows it's here. Like nobody, kids can get over here. Cause, oh man, I've been hearing. Sometimes it seems like it's quiet, and then they make like some kind of weird noise, like you don't recognize it. They're out here. There's another hill up here to go to, so I gotta make this push as much as I can. Like I said, this just seems like something's running up and down this path, even with a couple obstacles, so you can't drive down it, you know. It made something weird.
Now this is the female Bigfoot, and look at the structure resemblance. She's back behind that circle thing back in there. You can see that the trees match up perfectly to the photograph. It was off on my cell phone, so it was a lot quicker of a timestamp. But you can see the circle, and this is all part of their language and how they hide and everything else. And she's beautiful. She looks eerily similar to the other one. They have no fur on their faces. Look at the fingernails of the one on the right, and look at the one on the left. Like
so, but I am seeing the path, even the little X's that they're leaving. That's another little stick. That's not a fawn right in the path. After the big X, it's a bunch of footsteps. I mean, I can see an armadillo's naked. So there's the frisbee course again. See, it's right there.
So again, I see another frisbee hole opening on both sides, and they're on the other side.
I walked right on the other side of one of these holes. There's a bench and a sign and everything right there. There's a canal between us and this hill. And I gotta get over there, you know. I'm seeing all this stuff. I'm not gonna see them, but I'm gonna feel them. Oh wow, there's even more stuff. Water, and there's the other side. Right down there. Very blunt. Look at these. See? These are big indentures right here. Look at that. If I stick this way, it's pretty big. And it's like I've stepped in a few of them, and it's like they're man-made steps almost, like steps going up. Like, you know, you get that from humans and stuff, and after a while. Mushrooms, yeah, I heard a lot of mushroom stories in Georgia, and pine cone area right here. Whole bunch of pine cones right in here for some reason. Look at that grass. Cabbage grass. These mounds, they can be living in any one of these things. I always suspect them of taking loose dirt, so like whatever, again, the public systems have given them, they have taken to a very dramatic point, because there's a canal, there's another path. So whichever way you go over here, I'm gonna see him pass out here in the woods. So let's get out to the peninsula, see how far I can push. I know I'm probably viewing too fast, so I'll try to slow down and see if we can catch anybody around, just in case, you know. Don't be stupid, don't zoom around, you know. Just, you know, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm trying to control myself, you know. Is what the deal is here, but I'm in new stuff, and it's hard to do. It's a task. It's a task, you know. You want a big fucking task? Look at that. I don't think I succeeded. There's a big leaner, and I think I'm right on the edge of this other canal. And then again, they marked right. Look at the size of this thing, dude. On the edge, like the coincidences of all this happening, like, oh, right where this point is, right where that point is, there's next, where this point is, leaner, where this point is, there's a log wedged behind there, right where this little hills is, you know, right where that terrain is. Oh, look at this. Wow, that's why. And it goes all the way down there. So what I would need is my telescope. I need to come out here with I smell skunk fart. Oh shit. There's something over here. Hope he's on this side of the hill. Where'd that come from? Figure out the one direction I'm thinking, right down there. A big old red hawk. Falcon. Usually falcons, they fled their wings and trying to distress people, think, oh, it's all cool. It's actually a sign that there's something around it. I went away, but I got a whiff of it. But I can hold it, but I went back. I think I heard it when I saw the hill. Oh, it's not the water, I can tell. And there's a whole other, see, path that they built this canal thing, and it goes through the marsh. Like I said, I gotta come back with bug spray and a telescope, and look how far down this goes. Oh, it's pretty epic, and it goes all the way down there. You can walk and walk and walk. Totally incredible out here. Totally incredible. Their signs are everywhere. Their signs are everywhere. Right at this point, I'm like, why? You know, like, where you can take off this way. You hear them, the birds, everything. Alright, so let's go up to the top of the hill, take a quick peek back at everything, and say, hey, this is a pretty good push. This is a pretty good push. Look at these tracks. Look at that. Massive. Oh yeah. Another big leaner across the top of the trail. Like way over the top of the trail, you know. Fall everywhere else. Let's make it right across. Wow. Incredible stuff. Oh, Mordilla's calling. Seems like crazy. Oh no, there's something else out here. There's something else. Hello! Hello! Wow, all of a sudden my voice just echoed 20 times. What it did over there. Hello! Hello! Hear that? That's echoing good. Falcons are going off.
I hope you all enjoyed these amazing creatures of the marshes in Georgia. All of this footage took place there in Georgia.